Welcome to Faulty Lantern. Today we're watching for the first time and reviewing the new release and cult classic video game adaptation, Mortal Kombat.
Questioning where the fuck is Johnny Cage? I haven't seen anything with Johnny Cage. Looks like they just cut him. Kano looks like he has more of a part, and I like Kano a lot. And of course, Scorpion and fucking Sub-Zero are gonna throw down.
I'm excited. I think it might not be the most, it's not gonna be an Academy Award winning film, but I think it's good.
Yeah, I saw some. I didn't read it, but just something on Facebook that was just like, "Is it good?" No, and I was like, "Cool."
Yeah.
That sounds like my review.
People are gonna be too critical, I think, too. I think it's I don't know.
I mean, we're comparing it to the first Mortal Kombat, right? That's really all we're doing.
Right. Or also just how many. If it's even a halfway decent video game movie, then it's gonna be good.
Yeah, let's compare it to Resident Evil 3 Apocalypse or something.
Mario.
I'm gonna compare it to Sonic the Hedgehog because I actually
There you go. Well, it's gonna be hard to beat the original Mortal Kombat in my opinion. I like that one a lot. I remember going to the roller skating rink and skating around to that song while drinking shots of pickle juice. That's what we did in Baytown. With shots of pickle juice, they'd fill you a little shot glass, you wear and skate around, holding hands, listening. Mortal Kombat!
Yeah, I think it was actually from what I can remember, it was the first film I saw in the cinema. I can't think of one before that. But yeah. But I watched it again recently, and man, that CG is some of the worst CG I've ever seen in my life. But.
Give me a hoe if you got your fucking bus fare.
Turn off your music, Milton.
Double Dutch bus coming down the street, moving dirty vessel kind of.
I want to hear the double Dutch bus.
Get on the
Turn it off, dude.
and tell the driver that you got went to a double Dutch affair.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds. The target had superhuman abilities. It had the same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions. That dragon marking? I think it's an invitation to fight for something known. As Mortal Kombat.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang.
Name's Jax.
Kung Lao. Lord Raiden. The fate of Earth is in our hands.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground,
We will not fail.
kill them.
I am Sub-Zero.
Get over here!
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
It's better than I was expecting, but not as good as I had hoped. But
Yeah, I mean,
I enjoyed it though.
It had so much potential.
Yeah.
It wasn't It didn't top the original for me, but it was better than the second one. So that's what I hoped for.
Dude, I love. What was her name with the teeth?
Melina.
Yeah, like ripped her cheeks open to.
That was so cool.
Like looked like they were healing, and then she gets mad.
I get that all the time. My lips get chapped, and I definitely like that it was. I'd rather good martial artists than good actors, and I feel like that's what happened. And I don't know.
Yeah, the fight scenes were dope. It was true to the game, dude. Fucking that little Kano and who was it? Scorpion's son who kept tripping him.
Yeah.
That's fucking straight up.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. That was Mortal Kombat 2 or Mortal Kombat 1. Just trip.
No, it was. I was glad too. 'Cause I thought that they were gonna make for a second there after he got the little spear thing or the scorpion seal. I thought he was gonna like turn into Scorpion or something. I was like, God damn it! But
Yeah.
I'm glad that it didn't go that way. I like the
Yeah.
Scorpion actually showed up in another world, realm.
Way cooler.
That was definitely. That's cool.
I think ultimately that's what they pretty much made that character for, just to set up the payoff of Scorpion versus Sub-Zero.
All the conspiracies about who that character was, I was kind of surprised that they took that route, and I was glad it took that route. That was cool. Like better than I mean, I get why you'd have to write a new character for a movie, to kind of a fighting game movie, to make not something just repetitive of all the games and the old movie. Like it makes sense.
I did like how this was just. I thought it was gonna be like the actual fight, like the actual tournament, which was cool. That it's a setup for the tournament where there's obviously gonna be like a lot of cooler shit, and hopefully there's some.
Looks like it is the tournament, just eliminating people with that tattoo thing and absorbing their tattoo, right?
Yeah, but
like,
it wasn't like
going on, but it's not like at a staged arena. The whole movie was the tournament.
Well, not really, because they said that they were like going against tournament rules by, killing off characters. So like that was not the tournament. It was just.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
cool. You were too busy with buttholes.
Yeah, or sleeping, or hats, or many things.
The story wasn't really all that great for me, man. I didn't really care for the story, but the fights were amazing, and they're really true to the game, and made me want to fucking play the game. So, as a capitalist perspective, it's a good advertisement. It did its job, man.
I don't know, it's a lot to cover. So I think that, I mean, like Liu Kang's backstory, they basically briefly touched on was his actual backstory. Like, so I think it's building. Like, hopefully that, yeah, it's a lot to take in for one film, but I think, I don't know, entertaining.
Laid good groundwork for
Right.
the next one. That's why I hope it is popular, so they make like 2 or 3 and they get better and better. Sonya, the purple wrists of justice, dude, just hole making. He's a hole puncher.
I can see why people were, bashing it a bit, but then that was like my whole going into it was just that it's gonna have good fight scenes, the martial arts. It's like what?
Right, watch it for what it is, man. It's a fight movie about a mindless fight game,
Right.
I just wanted to, I didn't even read what it was about or anything. I try to go in as blind as possible. And I mean, for the things that I can nitpick on all day, but at the end of the day, it was an enjoyable movie. Like, I could watch it again.
Kung Lao was cool.
Kung Lao.
Dude, that
Kung Lao was real cool.
Kung Lao, whatever.
Kung Pao. I didn't think he was funny. He had some funny lines. That was good.
Kano's my man, dude.
Was cool.
Yeah.
That Kung Lao fatality was, he may have died, but at least he probably had the coolest fucking fatality out of everybody.
They were able to slip in those little fucking, like he said, flawless victory. Like, it was almost like they were all like kind of natural and like not really corny. They were corny, but like cool.
I thought, they did a great job with Cabal too. He looked fucking rad.
Oh yeah, Predator from Hell. Then I didn't know it sounded like Boston Predator to me for a little bit.
Some lacking CG, but that's, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Can't expect, like, if they try to go for the full puppet Goro again, it would have been worse than.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh god.
But he looked super badass, and you could tell like they definitely spent better time on like scenes like that with him than
hold one.
Oh, you can see the little like gears moving in his
Right in the eyes too, just like separately, like.
Yeah. The puppeteer's just like.
My favorite character from this movie, Probably Scorpion.
My favorite character though is definitely Kano.
What about you, Big J? What's your number one? What's your number one?
My favorite character? I think, I don't know, I liked Sonya. Her acting was probably the better out of all of them. I liked the Liu Kang. The Kung Lao was good. And of course, I still like Scorpion.
Dude, who got the nut shot in the beginning? There was like a... Dude,
Oh,
Scorpion
Scorpion got the nut shot? Oh, yeah. Ooh, dude. Yeah,
Zero took it. Yeah.
I knew Johnny Cage was going to be in it, but I felt like
He
it was
just
a little...
took that punch like he obviously has no dick or balls. Like
Right, balls of ice, man.
Absorbed it very quickly. Oh, yeah. This guy, they've got their own biceps. His fucking testicles. Chad has a six-pack.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I saw Kano's sketchbook, that'd be Noble's favorite.
Yeah.
First time I played Mortal Kombat, I went to go visit my uncle up in Dallas. Played it on Sega Genesis, the first one. And I was like, I don't think I should be playing this.
it had to have been an arcade. It had to have been like a CC's arcade where, like, I was in a CC's Pizza eating some buffet, getting some hot 50 cents to go play 2 games and get my ass kicked by the computer.
I remember buying the second one on Sega Genesis. I remember our neighbor had the first, and then I remember when they got the third game. But yeah, same thing. Like I think it was a Pizza Hut we used to go to, playing it on arcade.
Whatever it came out on, I played the first one at my friend's house when we lived in North Shore. It was like this real gangster kid, like super gangster kid. And me and my brother were all cornbread white boys. And yeah, we always remember playing that game, like in his room with this really shitty ass tube TV.
Mortal Kombat 3, we skipped the first 2. And then we ended up getting Trilogy, which has like more of like a character like expansion or whatever, and that was really cool. I guess because I was the youngest and I was like significantly like younger, I would just pick Shiva a lot and just like stomp on everyone.
There's always Liu Kang, probably for me, and then occasionally Kung Lao when he's available.
Scorpion from the old ones. Aaron Black now, but dude, also Sector, and then Cyrax, right? Those are the 2 robots.
I was always either Scorpion, then when the third one came out, I liked the Cyrax and Sector, the androids, and I liked Nightwolf a lot. I got really good at Nightwolf.
Raiden for sure, just spamming that fucking. And so Raiden, yeah, that annoying ass move. There's times that totally disappointed. The whole time in the movie, they never did like Jax's classes, like with like the little purple like spark that came. I was like, dude, what? Like even like right before his fight.
I think both for me both the Scorpion fights when before he was full blown Scorpion. Yeah, and Scorpion was Sub-Zero. It's pretty. I was glad that Cole Young didn't take that fight away from him. Like he, jumped in a little bit, but wasn't ever like. I was worried that he was going to be the one to kind of. I was glad the Scorpion got it.
I mean, yeah, the Scorpion fights were my favorite, but that Jax fight was awesome too.
I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty. Yeah, the Sub-Zero Scorpion fight is obviously the coolest because it was drawn out throughout the whole movie from beginning to end. It was about them. So
y'all Scorpion Sub-Zero fight loving motherfuckers, shit. I thought Jax was the best, dude. He's a man who does not like hammers, dude. He fucked up every hammer he came in contact with, dude. That last little slippy slap was cool as shit.
Yeah, it was cool, and I agree with you. But actually, that's like one of my biggest things about the movie that I didn't like is like that it was almost like too quick. Like they did so much story building and character development that by the time they got to these really cool potentially fight scenes, they were just like over the top corny with like, well, you go to that way and I'll go this way and you come with me because friends. And it's just like this, it was so stupid. And then yeah, all the Jax fight scenes, what is that, like 2 minutes maybe, not even?
Yeah.
But I mean, the Sub-Zero and Scorpion fight scenes, that was like probably maybe like 20 minutes worth of screen time.
It's the Bud Light of fight movies because it's all about quantity, not quality, man. There's how many fights were there? So many fights.
So does that apply to your hats? Less hats.
This hat
quality.
I've had this on the whole time.
I do think that I mean, like, but I do appreciate that there was way more fights than in like the 9 to 5.
I do too. That's what I'm saying.
It was like, yeah.
See more matchups, more fucking cool shit.
Well, skimming through the original one and for stuff to throw in there in the edit, and it's like, I don't know, maybe the actual characters from the game. It's like 6 fights. Like it's a lot of, they're fighting random ninja guys, and they're kind of like, there's not matches. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I did think that it was maybe a little too rapid, but how everything goes nowadays, maybe we get an extended version when it comes out, and it has more. I don't know. I would like to see some more build up to all those fights for sure.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked all the fights. They were all really badass. It's just I felt like they just kind of like that whole like 4 different fights going on at once. Like that just kind of.
You wanted more. You wanted more screen time.
Of course,
yeah.
dude, this is like the equivalent of like. I don't go to watch these movies to watch them talk to each other. I want to see fight after fight, and like that, they were doing that for the most part. It's just,
I do like how they went with more like authentic, like Imperial China and like feudal Japan style armor with those guys, rather than just like ninja. Like I don't know. It's kind of that was cool. Right.
And Scorpion's weapon is straight up a garden tool. It's a garden knife. That's what it looks like. It's
really true.
This is badass though. That first scene when he was like going around his head.
Is that a butthole?
It was a titty butthole log, but I preserved the titty part. As you see, it has some cleft. I call it's an A cup or so. The nipple is made of sphincter tissue, and down below you will find an areola, or maybe a butthole of the butthole. I don't know.
The butthole of the butthole.
The butthole of the butthole.
Every butthole has one.
Every butthole has its butthole, and every butthole gets its day.
I really think they should punched Goro in the dick because missed that opportunity. But whatever.